The crimson sands of Karen are a graveyard. Under twin suns that burn without mercy, Kyle Reed wanders, 6 days from the twisted wreckage of his cargo ship, his crew scattered to the unforgiving winds. He is a man tasting the dust of his own end, his communicator whispering only static back at him. Asterisk. How often do we find ourselves in our own deserts, searching for signals that will never come? Asterisk. He's not alone for long. A shadow moves against the dunes. Not human. A warrior, cobalt blue and fluid as a predator, emerges. Teresa, her language is unknown, but the bone-white spear she levels is universal. Asterisk. Leave or die. Asterisk. But fate, as it often does, enjoys irony. When she hurls the spear, a missile of certain death, Kyle's military reflexes betray him. He moves. He catches it, the wicked point hovering mere inches from his heart. The act is not one of defense, but of binding. In the warrior's cave, a translator reveals the impossible truth. By the ancient law of Zan, she says, her golden eyes reflecting the fire, you are now my eternal companion. He caught the spear. He claimed the bond. Neither of them is pleased. She faces a war with desert nomads. He is a burden, a complication. A bargain is struck, cold and necessary. His combat skills for her tribe's help in finding his crew. They journey north toward the sanctuary of the Zeron, her tribe's oasis. It is a crucible. They survive a juvenile sand crawler, Teresa, saving him with a sonic disruptor and an ambush by nomads. In the narrow crevice, they fight back to back, a synchronization that speaks of the bond they both resist. The oasis is a paradise, but it holds new dangers. The tribe's leader, Rakan, is hostile, his eyes holding no welcome, and Kyle finds survivors, but not rest. His crewmates, Sam and Lena, are there, alive but trapped. Their reunion is soured by a new terror. A deep rumbling shakes the oasis. Carl, a colossal sand creature, a legend of the dunes, which the Zeron believe Kyle's own crash awakened. Rakan's council delivers a verdict. The outsiders must be exiled at dawn. It is a death sentence. But Kyle has a plan. Sam salvaged mining charges from the wreck. They can lure Carl into a nearby canyon, the narrow ancestors cut, and bury it in rock. They cannot wait for permission. Teresa reveals the truth. Rakan plans to sacrifice them, to use them as a distraction while the tribe flees. He is a man broken by fear, having usurped Teresa's rightful place as leader. Chaos becomes their ally. As nomads attack the oasis, Kyle's team springs their trap. They fight their way to an ancient rover, Sam grabbing the explosives. They burst from the settlement, Rakan's curses of traitor fading behind them as Teresa steers the roaring machine into the open desert. Ancestors cut looms. Sam sets the charges. Kyle and Teresa drive the rover into the canyon. The vibrations a dinner bell for the beast. It comes. A segmented titan of sand and armor, its mandibles scraping the canyon walls. They race for a high shelf, leaping from the rover just as it draws the creature into the heart of the trap. Now, Teresa whispers. Kyle hits the detonator. The world ends. The canyon walls collapse, burying the beast in tons of rock. The shelf crumbles, and they barely survive, clawing into a crevice as the dust settles. They are dug out by Sam and Lena. The monster is gone, but the human threat remains. They return to the oasis to find Rakan purging his rivals, claiming Teresa betrayed them. She confronts him. "We destroyed Carl," she declares. As Rakan's power crumbles, he lunges at her. Kyle intercepts, taking a blade to the shoulder. The move is Rakan's undoing. Teresa's spear is instantly at his throat. "The spear bond compels me to protect my eternal companion," she states. Rakan is trapped by the very law he mocked. He is exiled. Teresa, vindicated, becomes chief. She pledges her people's help to repair Kyle's ship and find his remaining crew. At dawn, as Kyle, Sam and Lena prepare to leave for the crash site, Teresa gives him the spear. The bond is not a chain, but a promise to answer the call, even across the void. He came to this world by accident, a survivor. He leaves it a companion,